Both of us have got sensible signatures, rather like, not the Trump-esque. I went to the US residence last week.
Okay.
Made me sign in a visitor's book.
Okay. Yeah.
Brilliant. Round of applause. So I was just joking. Light moment.
Yeah.
Thank you. Should we have a?
We can do the exercise.
Okay. I'm trying to do one hand and.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, these memorandum of understanding is very easy to do. I thought it'd be a lot of work.
Is it really?
No.
Good. Honorable James Durbridge MP, Minister for Africa of the UK's Foreign Aid and Commonwealth Office in the Department of International Development. Our brother Dr. Christian Roach, DFID Country Director for Ethiopia. Ambassador, welcome. On behalf of the people and government of Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia, and on my own behalf, I warmly welcome you and your delegation to this signing ceremony. It gives me a great pleasure to sign this agreement, which are aimed at accelerating our development efforts. First of all, allow me to express my appreciation to Honorable James and your colleagues in the DFID office and our office who have made great effort to make possible the signing of this agreement, namely Land Investment for Transformation Phase 2, Lift Up program, which is amounting to £60 million, and Accelerating Ethiopia's Economic Transformation Accelerate program amounting to £45 million, with a total UK's grant contribution of £105 million. Currently, the two countries' relationship is comprehensive, anchored in mutual trust and common interest and have over so many years, along with our development partnerships. Of our partnerships in terms of development is exemplary. In fact, we often tell a lot of bilaterals to follow UK's model. As you are well aware, Ethiopia has made impressive growth gains in the last decade. The economy has quadrupled in size, and the per capita income has significantly improved. However, the coronavirus pandemic has caused unprecedented serious challenge to Ethiopia and globally. The government of Ethiopia has responded swiftly to the pandemic by developing a very comprehensive response plan and ensuring government strong leadership in its implementation to withstand and the fight with the coronavirus and also economic shocks along with it. However, despite our best effort, cases are increasing recently, and we need a concerted effort, and also we need our development partner support on this. The response and recovery from COVID-19 requires a continued support of our development partners. I would like to use this opportunity to request the UK's government for sustained support on this regard. To focus on our today's agenda, land tenure insecurity due to lack of certification and others remains a big challenge for our economy, society and political advancement. Hence, the Ethiopian government exerts its utmost effort in its development strategy to improve land rights of smallholder farmers. The government of UK is leading partner for supporting our country in tackling land tenure insecurity of the rural area. In this context, the Lift Up program we have just signed now, with an allocation of £60 million, aims at to bring transformative, systemic and sustainable change in Ethiopia's land certification and market system in various regions of Ethiopia. The program supports the development and implementation of inclusive, transparent and fair land proclamations, policies, regulations and procedures at federal and regional levels, and covering both rural and urban areas on various parts of the country. The program is planned to achieve certification of 7 million additional parcels, improve social inclusion, also improve dispute resolution, and at least increase 15% of 1.2 million smallholder farmers' income. On the other hand, Ethiopia has significantly competitive advantages and the potential to become a dominant global manufacturing hub. Labor intensive, our labor cost is competitive, our electricity is very competitive, and we have invested a lot on the infrastructure, So these are very good ingredients to advance our manufacturing. In fact, the investment we made on industrial parks are exemplary. So the program now you are also supporting us, secondly, will help us on this. The government of Ethiopia has set up an ambitious goal to create jobs and to sustain development by putting great focus on industrialization. With the grant allocation of 45 million, it aims to improve the Ethiopia's government vision of export-led manufacturing growth through fast-track foreign and domestic investment and in a more sustainable and inclusive manner. The program will build on the current government reform program to open up and attract and improve business environment and also promote domestic and international investment to create more opportunities for the private sector growth and job creation. It will also capitalize on the current government priorities that focus on small and medium domestic enterprises, SMEs, development and linkage to global value chains. Honorable James, ladies and gentlemen, the people and government of Ethiopia are extremely grateful for the continuous support made by the government of UK to drive our development agenda and move forward. In fact, the signing of this agreement today affirms our strong partnership and signifies the UK's government trust on our development direction. In conclusion, I would like to thank you, Excellency, and your team from both sides who exerted a strong effort to bring these two projects to this stage, especially considering the difficult time that all countries, including Ethiopia and the UK, is also facing because of this COVID-19 pandemic. I would say this is the beginning of a comprehensive journey we have to make together and coordinate and collaborate on our bilateral and regional issues, and most importantly on our development partnerships. I highly encourage you all to work hand in hand on this important time of this challenge and during to recover from this pandemic. I thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. And regionally, it's good to sign a memorandum of understanding, the two memorandum of understanding, and I thank the teams that have done work on that over a long period of time. The first obviously being around land reform, a fundamental building block, which you've mentioned the immediate impacts for the individuals, but also the ability to provide security and borrowing longer term, I think is critical to drive further investment. And as ex-banker in Africa, I understand the role of the private sector, so I'm particularly proud of the DFID projects that help with that development. And clearly Ethiopia is a good place to do business. I've been very impressed with the details of the business parks, the supply of the electricity going in before the buildings, the locations of these business parks in areas that would particularly appreciate the development rather than the traditional model of building on the outskirts that has been used elsewhere. And I look forward to continuing a strong relationship between the British government and the Ethiopian government, and also personally with yourself and other ministers over the coming years. I've been very impressed with Ethiopian Airways and the African Union here, and another number of international and regional players. Addis Ababa is more than ever before well placed to take advantage of the opportunities on the continent. Obviously, we've had a few setbacks with COVID, but those setbacks will not affect a strong relationship and a commitment from the UK government as partners in development. Thank you.
Thank you very much.